It is 6:49. It is a first alert weather day. We want to get over to Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley tracking the latest for us.
Yeah, good morning. As we have just the first few batches of rain moving in now, I wanted to add it all up for you because again, we slide into that first alert weather day this afternoon and evening. But what's sliding through our area really just adds up to more of ponding risks on roads, hydroplaning risks by the afternoon. But notice the big difference there north and east. So I wanted to zoom in to give you a close look at the rain forecast where you live. Getting about an inch of rain up through Knox County, half an inch to an inch Blunt. Good inch in Monroe, but notice inch and a half is the line there in Loudoun County. Even inch and a half to 2 is the line along McMinn County, 2+ parts of Roane, Morgan, Cumberland County, and right at that inch and a half to 2 inch line there in Anderson County to Fentress and Campbell County as well. Just really getting drenched here along the western half of our area. It's about an inch and a half at the Tennessee-Kentucky line, but then lighter far north and east Tennessee. And again, that's adding all of it up, including the showers for tomorrow morning. Right now, that leading edge of showers is just moving into Knox to Madisonville. Here's some heavier rain in Crossville, for example, that's going to keep moving across Wartburg area into Scott County to Clinton here about 7:42. So we'll walk through the rest of your day here in just a moment.
Getting a look at your first alert traffic. Just a heads up, if you're moving through Campbell County this morning, an overturned vehicle is blocking that southbound right lane on I-75 right as you're passing the exit for Caryville. So use caution this morning. Right now that volume is light, so no need for an alternate route, but crews there are still on the scene. That could impact your drive. Right now that's the only incident. As you're heading out the door, I want to make sure you have extra time and space for this messy Wednesday.
Whitney, thank you. Right now, the state is stepping in to hold those responsible for all the water issues on English Mountain in Sevier County.
Well, multiple times this year, people who live there tell us they wouldn't have running water for weeks. According to an investigation by the Comptroller's Office, 63% of the water under the control of the East Sevier County Utility District last year was lost, meaning it just spilled out into the mountain, not into people's homes. The company that provides the water tells us this all stems from a water pressure issue that was never addressed. The state is now asking 3 board members to resign. 1 already did. 2 others will now go before a judge in this case.
And we're following a developing story this morning. The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office is looking for a suspect they say robbed a gas station. This happened at the Shell on Highway 70 Monday night. Police say the suspect was wearing a black mask and told the cashier he had a gun and demanded money. The suspect took off with the cash. If you know anything about what happened, call police. And a man who raped a college student is headed to prison for 36 years. The Knoxville District Attorney's Office says 29-year-old Tyler Scott Johnson offered the victim a ride to her apartment on Clinch Avenue. The victim's roommate tracked and shared her location with authorities when she didn't make it home. Location data from the victim's phone pinged all the way in Granger County. Police arrested Johnson and rescued the woman when they made it back to Fort Sanders. He will not be eligible for parole.
A driver is recovering this morning after a crash on Strawberry Plains Pike. This happened yesterday around 2 o'clock. Rural Metro says a tractor trailer crashed into a truck that was painting lines in the road. 1 person had to be rescued from the wreck. They were sent to a trauma center with serious injuries. Well, charges are not filed against the driver accused of hitting and killing a Murray County Sheriff's deputy. Tennessee Highway Patrol says Reserve Deputy Brad Miller was directing traffic away from a paving project on Highway 43 when someone ran into his patrol SUV from the back. That driver is hurt. THP says charges could be coming as they continue to investigate.
And check this out. The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office is making sure no one sneaks drugs or weapons inside the jail. This new full body scanner will screen all inmates before they enter the facility. It'll scan from below the feet to the top of the head, uncovering things underneath clothing and inside the body. The scanner was bought through funds from the American Rescue Plan Act. And right now, over $70,000 is on the way to help preserve historic downtown Clinton.
The money's coming from the state's downtown improvement grant. 5 buildings in the area will get the money to complete some much needed cosmetic work. This includes painting, cleaning, and preserving some of the most historical buildings in the area. Store owners say they want their shops to look like they were built just yesterday. The work starts next year.
And right now, extradition proceedings are underway against the former CEO of the failed cryptocurrency company FTX. Sam Bankman-Fried making his first court appearance in the Bahamas. He's charged with wire and securities fraud along with money laundering after being accused of defrauding investors. Bankman-Fried remains in a Bahamas jail right now, denied bond as the U.S. authorities look to bring him back to the United States.
And if you are looking to ship your packages home in time for the holidays, today is an important day for those shipping deadlines. FedEx says to mail those presents today for ground shipping if you want them there by Christmas. The Postal Service deadline for ground shipping is Saturday.
And in just over an hour, a new Food City opens up in Alcoa. The store is on Tesla Boulevard, just across from the airport near Alcoa Highway. This is the first of many new developments in that area. This new Food City has a bakery and deli along with a cafe seating area with a fireplace. Even has a gas station. Doors open around 8 o'clock this morning. And the future plan brings a lot of new homes and businesses to this area. This is the grand plan the city of Alcoa put out, showing what the future holds. Among the plans, a town center with a patio area along with a commercial center, hotels, single-family homes, and townhomes. The goal is to have the entire development finished in the next 5 to 10 years. And WVLT is proud to be your official station of the Vols. The Lady Vols look to keep their 2-game winning streak alive tonight as Central Florida comes to town. Tip-off is tonight at 6:30. You can stream the action on the SEC Network Plus.
6:55 now as we continue to track these rounds of rain. Again, you see that leading edge of showers, the heavier downpours currently soaking Crossville, branched up. We even had some rumbles of thunder earlier right at Clark Range into Fentress County. There's a band of moderate to heavy rain here, Campbell County, reaching up towards Harlan over the next hour. So again, the leading edge takes its time to move into the neighboring county. There's a lot more that trails behind it, and that's why we're going to continue to build up in this coverage and then build up to that first alert weather day. Right now it's 47 in Knoxville, 44 Pigeon Forge, still at least milder. Tucked in under clouds and then tucked into the rain. Showers in parts of Knox County to Oak Ridge to Kingston. Rainy on the plateau to the Tennessee-Kentucky line. And that's going to ultimately add up as the day goes on and spread out. Again, by midday, I'd take your lunch if you don't want to drive around in some rain. It'll be spreading out midday. On and off downpours afternoon to evening add up to that risk for some hydroplaning on the roads, especially during that afternoon to evening commute. High today will only be around 50, kind of get cut off. Actually, I think we'll even warm into the mid-50s while you're sleeping tonight because we start the night soggy, but it does get back to being scattered by tomorrow morning. That's the back edge of this front moving on. So really you have to deal with this the most today, this afternoon to evening, and then tomorrow afternoon we'll get that sun to return, but the 40s for highs will return this weekend. That is that cold front that we will feel. So I've got the latest on that first alert futurecast for you coming up on the CW.
All right, I've got my eyes set for next week, I guess. That's where I'm looking forward to with more sunshine.
Yeah, at least we'll have a good dry stretch. We haven't had one of those in a while, so that's good news. It'll be cold, but dry. Yeah.
Need one of those really bad, that's for sure. All right, we still got 2 more hours of East Tennessee news, weather, and traffic over on WBXX. We're headed there this morning. Have a good one.